Mm-hmm. It's about that time. Emceemur here, everybody, and it is time for a Mur-Cast event. We are here to talk about NBA Live 18 and the NBA Live franchise in general. All right, we got to get down to business on this thing. NBA Live 19, when it comes out, if it plays its cards right, can be a hardcore competitor for 2K. If it just does a few things right that it's not currently doing right. Now, the biggest complaints I hear about this game are about the ball physics. Ball physics. Ball physics. All right, the ball physics are fine. That's not a big deal. I also hear a lot about people complaining that the animations on the dunks and stuff like that and in the come downs from they're not signature, and they're right. I mean, that is some flavor that this game really can't do without. We do need some more signature motions and movement from some of the players there to really get this thing to look better. But all in all, the ball physics and the graphics, I think, are really good. I mean, we're talking a lot about Frostbite coming to this thing, a Frostbite engine. Sure, bring it. I mean, why isn't it there to begin with, though, is my question. Why is EA so half in this thing? Why are we not kicking butt on NBA Live 18? And in NHL, too, for that matter. Why don't we have our A squad on that thing? And is it the fact that they're not, that people aren't buying these freaking games, or that they're not selling, or that they can't be a flagship like Madden? Maybe if you put a little heart and soul into this, you'd see it turn around. Now, we're going to talk about first the single player mode in this game, which, I mean, I know, who cares? You play Ultimate Team, but it's there. And, you know, it should be functional, and it's just not. All right, it's too slow of a starter. My player is so bad, it is not even believable that this guy at any point in his life played basketball or aspired to be a basketball player. After multiple level ups, he's still terrible. He plays like he just crawled out of a wreckage of a burning car or something and is intoxicated. I mean, you can't even score 2 points with this guy. It's like I'm playing with Octodad out there. It's absolutely ridiculous. So it's just not fun. I don't know if it's geared more toward getting you to spend more money to level this guy up or add more to him or make him do more things, but I'm just not going to be in that mode for the long haul because it was such a slow starter. I don't expect him to be an all-star right out of the box, but he can't even play basketball. I mean, God, he makes me look good out there. But, you know, it is what it is. If they could just tweak that a little bit, fine. We're worried about Ultimate Team most of all. That's what we're here for, is Ultimate Team. And the biggest issues with this game are in Ultimate Team. And there are issues that plague all the Ultimate Team modes of the EA Sports games now, stemming from greed, but even in the interest of that, it doesn't help them 100% what they're doing there. You know, it's not dialed in. And we're going to talk about that right now. And first off, we're going to hit on the fact that all of EA Sports games over the past few years, they've gradually lowered the overall ratings of the players, you know, by tier. You know, by that I mean the gold cards, the silver cards, the bronze cards. I mean, a gold card now is what a silver card used to be. If a player is in mid-70s overall, he's not a gold card, and you don't need to rank him as such. And that doesn't need to be the only gold card that I get in my pack. My gold or better that I'm, you know, guaranteed in the pack, and then you hand me that crap. I mean, that's absolutely useless, and we know that that's geared toward, okay, well, I just got to buy another one. I just got to buy another one. I just got to buy another pack. But that's why you've got people coming after these games trying to call them gambling now, because there's no clear, definitive answer to what I'm getting out of this pack. If you can tell me, boom, you get a gold card and that's an 82 or better overall, you know, that's a true gold player, okay. And as long as I'm guaranteed that, but you're not guaranteed that. We've even diminished the value of the contents of the packs over time, and that is seen big time in this game. And we're going to talk about that right now too. We're going to talk about the fact that a pro pack in this game doesn't even guarantee you a gold card. It doesn't even guarantee you a gold card. It guarantees you 2 silver or better. So you're getting silver, right? You know, that's all you're getting. You're getting silver cards. And they're turd cards. And they're not worth anything. And nobody wants to buy them. And you can't do anything with them. So why even have them in there? You got to at least give me 1 gold card per pro pack. That's how it works. On any of the sports. That's how this works. You got to at least throw me 1 frickin' bone there. And, you know, at one point in the Ultimate Team modes of these games, a pro pack would cost you about 7,500 coins in game. Okay? Fine. But we've added to that, okay? And now we're looking at like 8750 coins per pack in this game. And again, we've diminished the value of what's in the packs. If I'm not guaranteed a gold, well, there is a pack where you are guaranteed a gold, though, and it's double the freaking coins. 15,000 coins just to be guaranteed one gold or better card. It takes for freaking ever to build all that up, to buy a pack, and then still you get your gold, and it's like a 75 overall card, and it's a hunk of Duke. I'm not saying you can't pull something good, but the odds are stacked against you now that there's so much of a better probability that you can pull crap. And again, this is all in the interest of getting you to buy more microtransactions. But if there's no guarantee that you're going to at least have that shot at getting what you're trying to get, you're not going to spend more money in microtransactions. You're just going to play the game like I'm doing. You're going to earn in-game coins, and you're going to be frustrated that, you know, what little you do get to open in this game is probably going to be filled with bulldookie. In fact, there's so few people actually playing this game in the community, you're almost better off just taking your coins to the auction house and buying good cards off people that are desperate to sell them for lack of buyers. And that's something you would never see in Madden. Good cards are always going to be ridiculously expensive and bid up like a dadgum eBay auction. So third of all, I want to touch on this right here, and this also does not work in their favor to do things this way. The difficulty scales in this game not only in increasing the efficiency of the AI, oh my god, this is a big one, but in handicapping your cards. What? And no, it doesn't do it on screen where you can see that your numbers went down. That's not what I'm talking about. But that gold card that you were just winning games on when you were playing at the pro level, you get over to all-star level, and now all of a sudden this guy can't find his ass with both hands. Okay, and I'm sorry. Don't come in here in the comments and start telling me I don't know what I'm talking about. I've played enough of these games to see how this works, and this is what's happening. You telling me the guy forgot how to play? I mean, I'm in there with a freaking, 80-something overall Dwight Howard doing a total window job on some fools, and then it goes up to all-star difficulty, and all of a sudden, dude can't even make an unguarded layup, much less a dunk. Why? That doesn't make any sense. So again, why am I going to buy more packs now to get those better cards that I'm probably still not even going to get, when I know that when I get up to the higher difficulty levels, they're not going to play at the level that it says they do. It's going to make them do ridiculous things. It's like the other team has rabbit's foot freaking around their neck or up their butt. You have no luck. I mean, you can make these unguarded shots and clung, clung. You can't sink nothing. You can't do layups. Your dunks fly off into the freaking crowd. It's ridiculous. Whereas before, that is not how it was handling. So that is the wrong way to scale the difficulty. The difficulty has to be only in the enhancement of the AI. Their defense and their offense gets hotter. But you can't make mine worse. You can't make my players forget how to play. And you can't sit there and think I'm not going to notice that you did, because I can completely notice that you did. That's what it's doing. So I know that there's probably people out there feverishly running to the shop to buy more cards when all of a sudden they're not performing at that level on the highest difficulty, but I don't think that's helping you. I just don't think it is. And the difficulty scales very strangely on the other side too, and this is something I want to talk about. The rookie difficulty, which you're going to run into on a lot of the challenges if you're trying to do them all, and then of course that's very easy to play at, but it allows you to foul your opponent so brutally. I mean, I'm doing everything short of punching players in the face in this freaking thing and getting away with it. And that's just silly too. If it's a foul, it's a foul. Call it. I mean, this is not pro wrestling. It shouldn't be a mode where all of a sudden the referee's not catching what's going on. That's just silly to me. That gives you a false sense of what gets called and what doesn't too, because again, you get all the way to the all-star side of it, you so much as breathe on a player, he's going to the line, buddy. I mean, you can work a little bit of basic defense, you better not go for a steal. You better not go for a steal. He's going to the line. You can't breathe on him. Can't touch at him. Can't look at him funny. Can't do nothing. Nothing. In rookie mode, you can stuff him. You can take the basketball and stick it in his freaking ear, and you're not going to get called on it. So again, why is that like that? That's just silly. I mean, I don't know who came up with that. Again, I just have to assume that the people that are making this game are not good at what they do. They're not good at what they do. And there's tons of clickbait and videos out there of people talking like they know what's going on with this franchise. They probably don't. I'm waiting to see some real news on it. I mean, I don't have any. I'm just telling you right now what they need to change. And it's not unrealistic stuff. It's stuff that this game should be. It's stuff this game used to be. I mean, you remember the old NBA Live games. They were awesome. They were freaking awesome. And they just went down the freaking tubes. I don't know what the hell. I really don't. Circling back to the packs, I'm going to talk about this too. When you're looking at the packs, there's a description of the pack that you buy. All right, it's text, and it's like 2 lines of text, but it's scrolling up and down like this. So only one of the lines is ever visible. Why? Why wouldn't you just have a window there with the 2 lines of text? It's not 3 paragraphs long. It's not a book of lore in The Witcher. I mean, this is information on a pack. What other purpose could that give other than misinforming me or tricking me into buying something that wasn't what I wanted when there's no go backsies? Not even saying that's effective. I'm just saying, why would you have it like that? Why wouldn't it just say what it says in that window? And what that's for is it tells you what's in the pack. You're guaranteed so many bronze, so many silver, 1 gold or better, or no gold at all, you know, but you need to see that before you buy it. Why is that moving? That's just peculiar to me. I got to bring that up. Again, it speaks to whoever designed this either knows what they're doing and that was done intentionally and in malice, or you have no idea how to make a game and you don't need to be on the team that makes this game. I want a good NBA Live. This is not firing on all cylinders for me. This is not a good Ultimate Team experience. All right, you can bring Frostbite in. It might look better. I don't know how much better it could look. I mean, in my opinion, this looks every bit as good as 2K. The character models may even look better in some people's opinion. I mean, it's at least as good as. But that's not going to fix the fact that this Ultimate Team experience is all over the place. Now, when I first got this game, my pre-order codes didn't work. I didn't get the packs I was supposed to get for pre-ordering the game, and the game wouldn't even start. And let me tell you why. Because without those packs, I didn't have a arena card. I didn't have a uniform card. My players were nude. They were nude. You can't play with nude players. Now, no, they weren't on the screen nude. But without something in those slots in your inventory, you can't start a game. So I couldn't play the game. So I called EA, all right? And we've done this with NHL. And hang on, NHL, we'll get to you. We've done this on NHL. We called EA, all right? And they get on the phone and they're like, wow, we can't even believe you're having this problem. Let me ask around. I mean, we know about Madden, but I'm not sure about this. Let me ask about it. Okay. So this gal asks around the office, right? And she comes back and she's like, look, dude, I'm sorry, but nobody here knows anything about NBA Live. She goes, there is a guy here that knows about it, but he's gone for the weekend or whatever. There's one old guy. There's one guy in all of EA that knows how to play NBA Live. And again, I've been through this with NHL, all right? I mean, I called those fools on NHL 14, 15, 16. There's a guy sitting there playing it on his Xbox, and he's trying to tell you how to navigate the menus, and even he doesn't know what he's doing. But at any rate, yeah, there's this one guy, apparently, that knows about NBA Live, and he's not there. To their credit, they were very helpful. And to me, EA support always has been. They just may not be able to tell you what you want to hear. But yeah, she assured me I'd get my packs, and I did. I was emailed a code or whatever that I put in. And they were not good packs. I mean, it was just bronze and silver crap. But it was enough to get the game started. But that was just mind-blowing for me. I was like, right out of the box, because of Ultimate Team transactions, I can't start this game. That's insane. I mean, I got to wonder if anybody buys the game pre-owned and has that issue. That you don't have the card you need from the startup, so you can't start the game. Seems like you would just automatically have something default in there by picking your favorite team or something. It just doesn't seem like that could happen. Again, these are just mistakes that you don't expect an EA game to have made in them when they're being developed. I mean, they couldn't possibly have looked at this with all their sets of eyes. And, I'm only talking about NHL in here a little bit because I've had similar experiences. It's a game with abysmal freaking menus, abysmal handling of, your ultimate team, but a game that's actually fun to play and handles well. So it's like, once you cut ultimate team out of it, there's just not a whole lot left. I mean, that's such a big part of the experience. And I know it shouldn't be all about the online part because eventually that goes away. It's not supported on the servers anymore after, 2 model years or whatever it still is now. But we buy it for those model years. We buy it for Ultimate Team. We love opening blind packs and we love playing this mode. It just blows my mind that is where we've ended up with this. Just absolutely blows my mind. There's not much they have to do to fix this, though. Just scale it back. Make sure there's 1 gold or better player in every pro pack. Okay? 7,500 coins per pack. And then when you get into the specialty packs, and boy, they get into them too. Now, I'm telling you, they go up to as high as like 25,000 coins for some of them. And even those are only 1 gold or better that may have the special thing that they're guaranteeing for that themed pack, like a high defense or say a high speed rating maybe. Hell, let's take a look. Let's take a look at some right now while we're here. That's what I want to do. We're going to buy some packs. And we're going to see what we pull. Because I want you to see what I'm talking about. And you know what? Murphy's Law. This will be the one where I open a pack and boom! Shakalaka! I'm going to pull the card of all cards. And it's going to debunk everything that I'm telling you. And I'm fine with that if it happens. Because I get a good card out of it. But I bet you it's not going to happen. Alright? Yeah, my biggest thing is that difficulty, man. I'm trying to do a lot of the challenges on All-Star. And it's not happening, man. I'm getting creamed. And I'm getting creamed in ways that are silly. I mean, I'm talking like the ball goes in the net, goes around a few times, and then flies out. And it's like, now you're just making me lose. It's like a hex. It's like black magic working against your team. And then the other team can shoot a 3 from half court just because they need it right then. Boom, they win. The game's over. It's too dialed in. It's too specific. It's cheating you out like a bad arcade game, like a quarter muncher. It's absolutely crazy. So let's go over here to our live Ultimate Team store. And we're going to go to packs and bundles. And see, you get this 2-for-1 bundle here. And as long as you're going to buy the bundle, that's when they guarantee you 2 or better gold. But you got to buy it in a bundle. And if you look, you can't buy that with your in-game coins. That is a mandatory microtransaction. You can't earn that in-game. And that's pretty much how it's always been. But to hold that guarantee at that level, to me, that's just cheap. Don't do that. Give me the same guarantee at least at the base rate that I've always had. So again, 15,000 for an all-pro pack. And then in the regular pro pack, you're talking 8750. So I was right on the nose on that. And see, look at that scrolling I was talking about. Look at that. What is it doing? One line and scrolls back to the other line. Why? Just add an extra little line and have it all up there. Why do you have it like that? That's silly. Let's buy an all-pro pack and let's see what's in it. Purchase pack for 15,000 coins. Ba-ding. Okay. I told you we'd get something good. Still not great. I mean, 80 overall. And then you've got your obligatory crap silver and your crap bronze cards, you know. So that's a Team of the Week card. And really, it's not great. I mean, looking at those freaking stats, I mean, it's mostly all in the 70s, but I can use a power forward, so okay. We're going to buy another one, though. See, I told you I'd get something decent. And even then, it's to say it's in the 80s, it's 80. I mean, it's right on the line, so it's not amazing. And as many crap packs as I've had recently, odds were I was going to have to get something somewhat decent eventually. Or was it? We don't know. We don't know what they do with these things. We don't know what the odds really are. Open it up. Yeah, there he is. 77 overall. That's a crap card, man. It's a crap card. I can't do anything with that. There's not even any specialty, buffs on any of the stats. There's no special kind of chemistry on the card. It's just a 77 overall. That should be a silver card, albeit a high one. It's kind of like in school, man, where you have, 90 to 100 is an A and 80 to 90 is a B or whatever. Well, all of a sudden, they want to come out and change that. Hey, you can get a, when you change the value, I mean, that doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, a 77, you're telling me that's an A plus right there, and that's a C. That's not fair, man. I don't want that, and that card's not worth anything. That was 15,000 coins down the pooper. I don't know, man. Not great. Now, we did see a Team of the Week card there, and that was great, albeit not the best one I've ever seen. Better than what I pulled here, but that's one out of I can't tell you how many dadgum packs that I've opened on this thing. And then again, if you're opening the regular Pro Pack, forget about it. There's nothing in there. Silver or better, it ain't going to be better. It's going to be silver. I would want to do a thing where we opened a few of those just to show that. But God, that's a lot of coins to waste. That's a lot of basketball to play. There's no value in buying that, ergo it should not exist. This has to be scaled differently. The difficulty has to be scaled differently. As long as we do those kinds of things, you're going to make this game so much more functional. And so much more enjoyable, because you think about it, 2K18 got the flack that it got for being too pushy with the microtransactions. People are done. I mean, that ship has sailed. No one's going to take that crap anymore. You can have them. I'm not against microtransactions, but they have to be right. And you have to know what you're getting to a certain degree. There have to be some guarantees, and they can't be built in a way that's like you're buying scratch-offs at the gas station and hoping to win. It's just, it can't be that vague. There has to be some guarantee of something in the pack. Silver or better ain't cutting it. Hey, let me know in the comments what you think about this franchise. If you're a 2K guy, you probably just hate live anyway. But let's be objective about it. Let's keep an open mind. This wasn't always a bad franchise, and really this one here isn't. This has been a fun game. There's just things it needs to do. There's things I need it to do that it's not doing. And I hope very much that we're going to make some of these improvements in the next iteration of the game, but we have no guarantee because EA won't get their heart in this, or NHL for that matter, 100%. I want the A squad working on this. I don't want the B team. I don't want the C team. I don't want the people that messed up Mass Effect. I don't want the janitor. I don't want any of that. I want some hardcore people that understand what making a great game is to come in here and do this. Because, I mean, even Madden's not immune to this. Madden's having the same problems. Changing stuff for no reason. The controls start to stink. The devaluing of the cards. That's why I didn't buy Madden this year. Couldn't believe how bad that's gotten. How far down the rabbit hole we are with that. It's heartbreaking, man. Y'all were getting enough money. And if you keep it up, you're not going to get none. There will be other options. And there will be options that come after you. People that want to come up from behind and do a better job. Who knows how long that'll take or what the licensing will require. But eventually it will happen. You can't just do business like that forever. It's not right. And to be fair, I don't want to go anywhere else for my sports needs. I like EA Sports. Now, dadgummit, just do it right. That's all for this Mur-Cast. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I hope we see eye to eye on some things. But if we don't, still let me know in the comment section, that I'd love to get a conversation going with you. What do you think needs to happen? Did you play NBA Live 18? And would you play NBA Live 19? If or if not, some of these things happen. Let me know what you think. I hope that you can drop a like on this video. And I hope that if you haven't already done so, that you're going to subscribe to the Emceemur Show for this and future Mur-Casts as we analyze the state of things in the industry today and what we hope is going to be done with some of these games that we hold so dear to our hearts and hope continue to bring us entertainment for years to come. Emceemur signing off for now, and I will see each and every one of you again next time.